I'm Zanetta. I got my #1 fans there. The whole Sampuso in the house. See Sampuso in the house. Everybody gonna get aroused with my sweet poetry sound. I feel so unprepared because, first of all, I got signed up without my permission. So I didn't have a chance to memorize, so I feel unprepared. I'm going to do 2 poems for you. Sorry, I'll be reading off, so if I mess up, sorry. This one's called Inspire Me. Okay. I was on a roll with this spoken word stuff. It was on my priority list, an absolute must, but lately the thoughts in my head have been a little hazy. I've been going in and out kind of spacey. Maybe I've just been a little busy, but I'm like thinking that shit don't really faze me. So I wrote and I wrote and I wrote until there was no single ounce of hope. I wrote about Maya and her long lost eyes. I wrote a love poem about the Target guy. I wrote about how these cigarettes are gonna someday make me die. No matter how hard I tried, they were all left unfinished. Then I realized I need to start cracking down to business. So I looked up at the sky wondering how Van Gogh got inspired to paint that famous Starry Night, right? So I had a staring contest with every cloud that passed me by. Still, no fire of inspiration was to ignite. The next day, I went on a hike. I took one breath and step at a time. I reached the very tip top of that mountain, expecting some kind of inspirational fountain. But that valley view had nothing to mention. It did not speak, not even one. Not even on that wise, beautiful, mystical peak. Later that evening, I decided to drive, just drive. I ended up near LA Live, counted all the many different colors of the LA city life. I got red, yellow, green. I got sunset orange, galaxy purple, periwinkle blue. Yet again, nothing was new. I felt like going home. I felt like I lost. I was at a loss of words. This right here was where I stopped. I took a break from writing down all these useless thoughts. See, to me, none of this sounded any good. It wasn't enough to just let these words age and rust. It wasn't enough for me to trust in my beautiful struggle and work around getting stuck. Out of frustration, I cried, inspire me. Inspire me like how heavenly angels flap their feathery wings as the gusts of the wind bring dust and sin with softly sprinkled pitter-patter recycled rain. Inspire me to ballroom waltz across the stage of the 7 seas as planted seaweed sway to the beat of my weightless twinkle toe feet. Inspire me courageously in a den full of lions, praying let bygones be bygones and let poems be poems. So when these lions eat me alive, people will pass my poems to have something to understand and hold them. Inspire me for the last time. Now, as I pick up the double-ended sword pen and give it to you to use in mine. That's yes, I don't know how to say this, but you're like so pretty. And not to sound connivingly witty or anything, but I hate you. With your long nose in the air, long shiny hair that reaches about to here, and your twiggy-ass figure just doesn't compare to my curvilicious figure 8. Cause tonight I'm gonna break it down real nice and slow. Cause the way I am doesn't have a price. Oh, you fancy, huh? With your nails did, hair did, everything did. Well, bitch. Let me introduce myself. I'm Miss Independent. Did I stutter? Cause I enjoy my bread butter. but I love making my cheese better. So please tell me, what do you do besides wondering what shoes to buy, why his hands are all up on your thigh, and why, this is gonna be so bad, but why that fishy ass pussy of yours is not that tight? That's right, I went there, I said it. How else are you going to learn a little something I call self-respect? R-E-S-P-E-C-T, and this is what it means to me. R is for remembering your worth, because your mama did not give you birth to put you on this earth to be less than anything, including dirt. E is for expectations, and you ain't got no ones but your own. S is for that triple, single, sexy, and sweet, because for what you're worth, men should be lined up to kiss your feet. P is for persistence, because sometimes people purposely put you down to see you frown. Who cares? Because they're the ones who can't keep your name out their mouth. And E is for everything. Try your best at everything you do. You can't choose how long your life is. This ain't no win or lose. C is for cunt. Don't let anyone call you one. And don't you dare call a person that, no matter how hot the melting pot burns, what you give out is what you eventually deserve. T is for tainted. T is for that time wasted on that type love, because self-love is all you really want. Pretty girls around the world, I hope what I said is what you heard. And not so pretty girls, I hope what I said was what you learned. Because there's no need to be jealous. Embrace who you are and what you have. Being second best ain't all that bad. Oh, and the one thing I almost miss, next time you feel intimidated, just tell that bitch, I know a nigga who likes it. I'm gonna say this poem for my #1 fan, Joanna. I haven't practiced in a while and I only memorized it, so this is the poem that got her in love with me. Yeah, girl. I go back to grade school. Grade school, where the only tool you need is a little sprinkle of creativity. You don't need a car, because that's what parents are for, and you don't need a laptop to store all your files, because never fear, memories are all up here. Won't need a degree, because all your free time is spent jump roping, and rhyming, and sitting in some tree, and kissing somebody. I want to open up my little mermaid lunchbox and find all kinds of snacks, from string cheese to more Ovaltine please, to PB, and minus a J, because I just don't like the taste. From carrot sticks to goldfish to homemade Chex Mix. From peach fruit cups to fruit roll-ups. And I'ma eat it all because I don't give a damn how chubby I am. I want the confidence of 1,000 firemen. Putting out the flames, monitoring over a fort made out of blankets. And hopscotching over a bunch of guitar frets. And sticking out our tongues as threats because secret messages just don't make friends. I want a boyfriend from elementary school who's man enough to profess his love to me so sweetly and so easily on dotted line paper with endless I love you standards. And I want the whole picture to make sense after connecting the dots, but as we age, our imagination rots like the teacher's apple forgot tin over the weekend. I want to be fearless and catch as many buzzing bees. I want to be fearless and catch as many buzzing bees with big yard black knees than being alarmed by the bell that rung and getting stung and crying so hard there's no air in my lungs. I want to take naps in class.
Yeah. Amen.
Pretending to sleep but secretly looking around at everybody else around me. I want to spread innocence like the germs from my wrists to my fingertips. But as we age, I want to spread innocence like the germs from my wrists to my fingertips. But like a disease enacted by a touch of a hand, just as in freeze tag, there is a corruption, a manifestation through these mature, cultivating generations. Everything was so beautiful when you were little, but things just aren't that simple. Thank you.